Hi, welcome to the Nicola J YouTube channel. My name is Alviana, creator and owner of Nicola J, and when it comes to starting an online business, I feel like one of the most important things to think about is how you're going to get your product safely from you to your customer. I have put a big emphasis when I was first starting and developing my business on how I was going to do packaging. I've seen so many videos of employees from different companies when they're like carriers, they're just like throwing their package to the front door, and I would never want any of my customers to get broken product. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about packaging, what I do, some tips. If you have any suggestions or things I didn't mention, please leave them in the comments. I love to hear from you guys and us helping each other out. Don't forget to like the video, share this video with someone, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Without further ado, let's get into it. When it comes to packaging, I always start with the product itself. How am I going to keep this product safe in the shipping process? The vessels I use for my candles are glass, so I feel like it's imperative to use bubble wrap. Normally I use this kind of bubble wrap. I just wrap it up in the candle. During the hot months, or if it's going somewhere hot, I'll try to put it in like something more insulated so that while it's traveling through the extreme weather, it does not melt. I would hate for someone to get melted product, so I make sure to do that. I'll check where it is going, and if it's like maybe 80, 90 plus, 100s, that's when I'll definitely use the insulated wrap so it can stay cool during the shipping process. Otherwise, I use this, and then I grab the candle. It's hard to show on camera, but I just normally tape it as I'm going and then just wrap it up. And then it's protected. So after the candle is bubble wrapped and I feel like it's nice and protected, next I'll put it in a box. I usually use different boxes depending on how many candles are ordered. I use 6x6x6 for one candle. This is an 8x8x4, which I use for 2 candles. And then I don't have it on me right now, but I do use the 12x6x4 for 3 candles. And then anything beyond that, I kind of just wing it. Sometimes I'll get a singular box from maybe Staples or Walmart, whatever works, and just make it work. So once the candle is in the box, I usually put something in it for cushion. I got this from Dollar Tree. These are decorative shred. I've also gotten crinkle paper from Amazon. I think the company was called Magic something supply, maybe paper supply. They have nice soft crinkle paper. You can also use packing peanuts. I've used packing peanuts a couple of times. They're not as cute as the crinkle paper with the vibe of the box and the packaging, but they'll get the job done. They'll get the candle there safe, and that's all that matters. There's definitely a variety of different cushion and packaging ideas that you can use, so definitely do your research and figure out what works best for you and what you like the best. After the candle is snug in the box, I add my cards. I usually put 3 cards in the box. First one is my thank you card, just hey, thank you for a purchase, and then they also have a discount code on them. The discount code is kind of thanking the customer for purchasing. It's just a nice little incentive for them to come back if they like it, and then they get to save some money as well. It also reminds them to leave a review and follow Nicola J on social media, which y'all should do too. The second card is my candle tips and safety card. It's basically reiterating the instructions that's on the safety sticker at the bottom of the candle, but it's nice to have a card as well because some people might not even look at the bottom and see. Just basically saying, keep it away from pets, children, the same things that I talked about in my labeling video. I print them on cardstock using my printer. I would love to look into getting some better material for my cards in the future, but for now this works perfectly fine. And last but not least, I always try to include a business card with the orders. That's what mine looks like. For my business card, not only did I want it to be something that could represent Nicola J, I also wanted it to be something that could represent me. I got this made using Vistaprint. I think it's so cute. So those are the 3 cards that I include in my packaging. I also personally like writing handwritten notes when I can. It just adds a nice touch, just you knowing that hey, it's coming from me to you. I really appreciate you. After everything that I want in the package is in the package, I go ahead and shake it. If you hear this, for example, that means it's a little loose in there. So you might want to put more crinkle paper or packing peanuts or whatever you're using to make sure. Shaking it is a good indicator on how it's gonna do during the shipping process. So I recommend doing that. And then once it's not really making any sound, kind of something similar to this. That's when you have the go ahead to tape it. And then from there, I put it in a poly mailer. I get these from Dollar Tree. They're very nice. And they have different sizes. Then once the box is in the poly mailer, it has this like little sticker thing. You pull it off and then you fold it, and then bam, it's ready to go. You can definitely skip the poly mailer step if you'd like. The box should be good enough, but one thing about me, I'm gonna make sure them candles get to you safe. So I like it for extra protection. Up to you what you want to do and whatever you're comfortable with as a business owner. Once the poly mailer is sealed and ready to go, I'll go ahead and grab my sticker paper and print out a shipping label, stick it on the poly mailer, and then send it to the post office. But what do I use to ship? Let's talk about it. So my website is ran using Shopify, so I do use Shopify to buy my shipping labels. Once you know how you're buying your shipping labels, then it's time to figure out where you're getting your shipping labels from. There's definitely several different carriers. I use United States Postal Service, so USPS. Some people use UPS, some people use DHL, I've heard of that before, FedEx. There's a lot of different shipping carriers to use, so definitely look into what is most cost effective, what is most convenient for you. Once you choose a carrier, then from there, there's different shipping rates. I use priority shipping only to get my packages to customers. I like that my packages get there fast. For priority, it takes 1 to 3 business days for the package to get delivered. So that means if I send it out on Monday, it'll get there by maybe Wednesday, Thursday, and it'll still be in the same week. There are different shipping methods like ground, so definitely look into your carrier and what is best. That's a big trend around here. We're gonna give you the option of what you want to do, and then you decide what's best. And then you can also choose if you want the customer to pay for shipping, if you want to pay for shipping, or if you want to do a mixture of both. Me personally, I have my customers pay for shipping because I don't include the shipping in the cost of the product. So I didn't want to raise the price even more than it already is. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to keep it at this price and then have them pay for shipping. But you can also do a mix of both, or like I said, you just pay for it yourself and just include it in the cost of your product. And now I'm just gonna say a couple of general tips I have and pieces of advice when it comes to packaging and shipping. First one is weigh your product. I had a problem with this when I had first started my business. I was not weighing any of my products on the website. So when it came to shipping, it was a little off. Shopify gave the customer the wrong shipping cost because I didn't put the weight of the candle, so they didn't have any way to tell them what the shipping cost was. I say that to say make sure to weigh your product, especially if you're having customers pay for shipping, because it'll help calculate the shipping cost more accurately. So my last couple of tips, definitely reuse the packaging that you get from manufacturers. Like let's say you're ordering from Makesy, you're ordering from Candle Science, and they have all this packaging to keep the stuff you order safe. Reuse that. You're saving on shipping material costs. You're reusing the stuff that you get instead of maybe just throwing it away. It works out. So like a win-win. Last but not least, for shipping, I would definitely say try to keep your package as light as possible because shipping costs go by weight. The lighter it is, the more cheap it'll be for you or your customer or both. Also, I say that try to keep your package light, but also don't sacrifice the quality of the packaging to try to keep the cost low. It's just so much better to get a product to someone nice rather than trying to save money and cut corners and then you have to pay more in the end. Let's say something breaks and then you're gonna have to send out a whole replacement. That's no fun for anybody. That is it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I have been kind of quiet lately, been working behind the scenes, but man, have y'all been showing support. Thank you guys so much. We've been growing so fast and I didn't even know what to say. It's also just been so nice to like hear from you guys with the comments, and I'm seeing so many people start their journey as a business owner, as a candle maker, and I'm just so thankful you guys choose to watch little old me. I am so excited to keep growing this community and all of us just growing together as a unit. Is going to be a beautiful thing to watch. I'm so excited. Like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow Nicola J on social media, share the video with a fellow maker. I do sell candles and wax melts if you want to check out the website. All of the links are in the description, so you can check it out. And yeah, that's about it. Bye!